Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Wednesday, August 18th, 2021. Welcome to day 211. A school district in Texas made face masks part of its dress code in order to get around Governor Abbott's anti-mask mandate order. Several school districts in Texas have sought to require masks amid an increase in COVID-19 cases. Governor Greg Abbott, however, has tried to ban mask mandates. Meanwhile, the Biden administration will use a federal civil rights office to deter states from banning universal masking in classrooms. The move, using the Federal Department of Education's Civil Rights Enforcement Authority, escalates the administration's fight with Republican governors who are blocking local school districts from requiring masks to prevent against the virus. The Biden administration also announced that it will require nursing home staff to be vaccinated against COVID-19 as a condition for those facilities to continue receiving federal Medicare and Medicaid funding. The new mandate, in the form of a forthcoming regulation to be issued by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, could take effect as soon as next month. Meanwhile, the U.S. will advise most Americans to get booster vaccine shots 8 months after they received their original dose. Nursing home residents and healthcare workers will most likely be the first to get the booster shots as soon as September, followed by other older people who were vaccinated last winter. The additional doses will be available to people 8 months after they received their second dose. Moving on, Afghan President Ashraf Ghani resurfaced in the UAE after fleeing Afghanistan, according to the Emirati government. Ghani left Afghanistan on Sunday evening with no announcement or clear reporting on where he was going. As the Taliban entered the presidential palace and declared the war over, Ghani said that he fled in order to prevent a flood of bloodshed. Back in D.C., federal officials pressed GOP Representative Lauren Boebert over her apparent personal use of campaign funds. A letter from the Federal Election Commission to the treasurer of Boebert's 2022 re-election campaign inquired about 4 Venmo payments totaling more than $6,000. And finally, the New York Attorney General says the NRA must be dissolved after failing to clean up its misconduct. In a court filing, AG Letitia James said the NRA hasn't cleaned up rampant financial and managerial misconduct as it had claimed over the past year, illustrating the need for the gun rights group to be dissolved. And in the polls, the Honest Elections Project says 81% of voters surveyed support requiring every voter to show a photo ID in order to cast a ballot. Support for voter ID laws rose by 4 percentage points from March to July, and increased by 13 percentage points among black voters who were surveyed. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.